So, I'm pretty depressed. I finished the Metal Gear Solid series and it just feels like it still could go on. I mean, of course it can. Big Boss is dead, and so is Liquid Ocelot, and the Fox Die and Solid Snake has all but been wiped out because of Big Boss. I mean, I could go on and on. I mean, Metal Gear Solid is easily one of my favorite gaming series, right next to the Fallout series and the Legend of Zelda series. I mean, I bought Metal Gear Solid 3 more times than I care to mention. I kept getting it because the game either kept getting scratched by my little sister, I would misplace it, or it would just keep getting stolen. I mean, one time I bought it and the next day our house got broken into, and they stole my PS2 with it in there. I just got it yesterday night at GameStop. I mean, anyways, the series is known for the awesome, albeit sometimes convoluted story, their long-ass cutscenes, and the amazing-ass characters. Also, very good music. Well, not good. Great. In the whole entire time I was waiting for this game to come out, I beat Metal Gear Solid 1, Metal Gear Solid 2, I replayed Metal Gear Solid 3 like crazy, and once the game released, needless to say, I stayed up every night to see where the story was going. I mean, I'm not kidding, I would stay up all day and night, go to work sleepy as fuck, and then come back and play it all over again in the morning. Once I beat it, I felt so unsatisfied though. Not to say it wasn't one of the best games out this year, no question. It's just, I wanted it to continue and go into Big Boss's story more. Like, hopefully they release a DLC where we could play the role of Big Boss during Operation Intrude, but this time in 3D, and with cutscenes and other good stuff. Or maybe we could have a few missions where we play as Kaz during the 9 years Big Boss was out. Like him getting over the loss of Mother Base, or getting used to losing Big Boss. I don't know. Just kinda wanted more. But this game is still masterfully done, and is a great send out to the series that has captured our minds and hearts with the adventures of Big Boss, aka Naked Snake, aka John, aka... yeah, you get what I'm saying. The game takes place 9 years after the events that happened in Ground Zeroes, given that you have played Ground Zeroes. I mean, you have, right? Big Boss awakes in a hospital and is helped out by another fellow patient, and finds out that the menace known as Skullface is planning something big for the world at large. The player then takes Big Boss into a new expansive world that has many new things to do. The first real big thing this time around is the free roaming mechanic, and I say mechanic because now for the first time ever in a Metal Gear Solid game, you can now choose how to attack a certain mission, and what ways to dispatch an enemy. Should you wait and carefully sneak past enemies like usual? Or do you let the world itself help obscure your movements with sandstorms, rain, or even mist, and other stuff like that? Even the wild animals can assist you if given the chance. It's sort of like Far Cry 3's animals. Another great thing is that the enemy is now more smarter at their counter tactics against you, and the fact that you could tackle any mission you want regardless of its importance to the main storyline or not. Really giving the player free reign to tackle any mission without the fear of missing out on anything really important. Also new is the companions you get in this game and how they can help out as well in any given situation. Also new are the companions you get in this game and how they can help out as well in any given situation. Now, I had never looked online for this game for any of the companion trailers or for anything of the sort for Phantom Pain. I wanted to go in as clean and as clear cut as possible. I wanted to see how it was first experiences and not have anything spoiled for me. The new companions you get are D-Dog, a badass wolf-dog hybrid that is easily the most helpful out of any of the companions. Not only does he mark out your enemies for you on your map, and out of your range of the field of battle, but you can also give him extra new abilities to make him kill enemies, distract enemies, wound them, or even Fulton extract them like in Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. And then there's the badass known as Quiet, the sniper. She's awesome as well, being able to use her not only for support, but also as a bonus, you could use her to scout out enemy posts to see what goodies and extra stuff there are. The D-Horse is a useful ally as well, being able to ride and shoot from him as well as use his shit to make enemy vehicles swerve off the road. Kojima, you beautiful crazy bastard. Also, you could trick him out with armor to protect your little buddy from small arms fires as well as other projectiles. The game is just too big and wondrous to really do it any justice just by talking about it. I urge anyone who has an Xbox One or a PS4 to pick this game up and give it a try. And I bet you you'll get into it real fast. With its great characters, awesome music, and amazing gameplay mechanics and story, it's one that you should not miss out on. I give it a 10 out of 10.